Welcome back to another episode of What the Fuck Are the Planets Doing Today? I'm your host, Brooke, and how you doing? Are you doing all right? So, the sun is now at 3 degrees of Sag and is working out of that opposition with Uranus. That's a good thing. If you have not checked out my Mars oppose Uranus video, I highly suggest you do so. It was just released last night that there was an EO that's very similar to the Manhattan Project, which happened the last time we had Mars and Uranus oppose in Gemini and Sag. Now, I have been preparing you guys long before this Mercury retrograde that we were going to see a lot of changes within our schools, within the structures, within all of that. And I even referenced the Manhattan Project. So go check out that video. Now, the sun is out of that sextile with Pluto. The moon has now ingressed into Aquarius, and that took place at 5:16 a.m. and the moon was conjunct Pluto exactly at 8:44 a.m. and then will sextile the sun. Now, Mars is at 15 degrees, working out of that square with the nodes, and Mercury is still at 22 degrees. When you travel, please call in protection, that infamous okay. Venus has now moved to 23 degrees, is in a trine with Jupiter retrograde, and starting to trine Saturn retrograde. Now, keep in mind, in 2 days, we're going to have Saturn station direct. I am so thankful. Okay. This is going to take place on 11/27, and this will happen at 22:53 p.m. So Saturn's not moving at all. And Venus will trine Saturn tomorrow at 6:47 p.m. So 18:47 p.m. Now, as I told you guys in my Mercury retrograde, what to expect, key dates, and themes that were going to be coming back up and coming back around. Everything that I mentioned, just about everything that I mentioned has happened. Now, one of the things that I did talk about was going to be the crash with the markets. Now, keep in mind, Mercury is not going to station until the 29th, and that's going to take place at 12:39 p.m. We're going to have Saturn station on the 27th. So, I did look this morning, and there was some articles about crypto going down. Now, I've not looked at the actual graph, so I can't verify that. However, Mercury and Venus are still conjunct. So we could hear more that is brought to light. We've already heard about some secrets about who was behind creating Bitcoin. And I've seen a lot of people say it's going to go. I've also seen people say it can't. It's impossible. It has to stay up in order for crypto to work. So we'll see what happens. Now, we still have Uranus in a sextile with Neptune at that infamous 29 degrees. And Venus, once she trines Saturn tomorrow, will be working into that trine with Neptune. So, we're in the energy of a lot of towers, specifically here. A lot of towers with money, a lot of towers with relationships. Mars in Sag can be very quick to move forward, launch forward, okay? So, pause, ground, okay? It's not happening to me, it's happening for me. If arguments are happening, if towers are taking place. We got this right here, okay? Money, relationships. And then we still have this right here. It's only within a 1 degree orb. I'm telling you, this one has got me the most, okay? Because it's been a consistent, steady square. So, pause. Truly, try not to get too caught up in this Mercury retrograde at 22 degrees. People are wanting to pew pew with their words at 22 degrees. So, do not engage in any arguments at all. Okay? Now, Mercury will get to 21 degrees tomorrow and will move to 20 degrees in station on the 29th at 20 degrees. Okay? So Mercury's not moving. Again, Mercury retrograde. There could be arguments. There could be towers. There could be things that happen quickly as far as money is concerned. So there could also be arguments. Like words. Like pew pew. There could also be like litter pew pew. There could also be a lot of wrecks too. Okay? Call in protection. So, give me one card for the energy for today, please. One card for the energy for today, please. I was quite shocked to see that I spoke about the Manhattan Project and Trump referenced that. The Page of Pentacles. Okay, it's time to have a beginner's mind. Possibly even learn something new. And could even be a beginner's mind as far as, you know, dreaming. Your hopes, wishes, dreams, things that you want to experience, things that you want to bring into manifestation. It could be love. There could be something new that you're wanting to learn, that you've hoped, you've wished, you've dreamed about. And what's interesting, so I want to show you this. The Page of Pentacles is given his pentacle to the Nine of Cups. So it's like, okay, I'm willing to invest the time, the energy, the long haul to get what it is that I want. And the King of Cups is looking to the future in order to set myself up for the future. What are you building? What are you creating? Are you solid in your emotions, or are you one of those that flies off the handle fairly quickly? So just remember that, okay? There could be a lot that is brought to light that's hidden, specifically when it comes to arguments, when it comes to conflict. There's also some conflict that's brewing on the water, if you get my drift, okay? I've told you all for months. And as we get Mercury a little bit tighter in this trine, sorry, not Mercury, Venus, a little bit tighter in this trine, I do feel we'll see more of that brought to light too. So, ask to see what's hidden. Ask for it to be revealed. Keep an eye on your emotions. If you're losing it, you've lost the battle. Okay. I love you guys. I hope these messages find you well, and I will see you tomorrow for another update.